Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast, the NRL Round 12 preview. I was going to say review, but it's the preview. How are we today, fellas? Khaled?
I am fine.
You look comfortable.
Hey, if you're in Sydney, you know exactly why I'm wearing this. It's cold.
I
It's
really
freezing
don't.
right
I'm
now.
in Sydney. I don't know why you're wearing
It's not cold?
Yeah, but
No.
you're 24/7 on heat.
Do
You're not
something
hot.
about-
You're on
Do
heat.
something about it.
That's hot.
It's not that cold, straight out.
Well, you're
Well,
wearing-
shut your mouth.
What's the weather?
I don't know. You know, I don't
Because
know what
it's
it is with you.
freezing.
It's not freezing, hey?
I don't know what it is with you. You've been looking good every week since you've lost weight. You're looking after yourself. You're doing everything I'm not doing.
It's the steps you take. You start losing weight, then you get a bit of confidence, you know?
Yeah, you look
And
very
then you
good.
start chatting. Thank you. I love you.
No, I'm proud of you, bro, because you know what? You look like you've lost like 10, 15 kilos.
Thank you. I have around that mark, that benchmark. Hopefully
Weather
another 10,
is
15 more.
it's 14 degrees, cuz.
Nothing.
That's where you pump your aircon on.
No.
And then you turn it off when it's cold.
Sorry?
Not 14.
I had my aircon on cold today.
You're off your head, cuz. It was freezing.
Do your kids sleep with you in the room?
It wasn't in the room. It was in the living room.
Oh, well,
But
my
he
wife
wasn't, he
would
wasn't at
kill
home. If
me.
it was at home, I wouldn't have had it.
Yeah, my wife would kill me if I had the aircon on.
Nah, that's
I run hot.
it was cold. Yeah, you do. You always have me in 24/7.
Always have me.
Imagine what the Wise fans are thinking because it's cold in New Zealand every day.
Yeah, that's like nothing.
And I will be in New Zealand next month, so I'll figure out how cold it is there.
Hey,
Ooh.
you got to tee something up.
We do.
Someone's got to look after you.
Well, hey, anyone in Queenstown? 15th of June?
Yeah, why not? Take him out, show him around. You know what I mean? Give him that mana spirit. You know what I
Literally
mean?
Um,
How are you, Ali?
I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Like it is cold. I don't know what he's talking about. I think it's freezing.
You no haircut this week,
No, 2 weeks.
Didn't
Every
get
2
paid?
weeks. Huh?
huh?
Every 2
It
weeks.
gets paid fortnightly, apparently.
No, every 2 weeks. I don't pay for my haircuts
What?
So why the fuck wouldn't you get them weekly?
because in Bankstown,
Who doesn't care? Why aren't you paying for your haircuts?
my brother-in-law cuts my hair.
He doesn't charge you.
Fucking, I married his sister. I got her off his hands like a bloke. Now I got to deal with her.
Hey, free haircut. He's got savings $50 a week.
Because that's
every
crazy. I
haircut.
can't believe haircuts are $50.
Oh, I don't pay that much.
No, neither do I.
Shout out Hilly.
Do we go to... Oh, you don't go Hilly?
Where do you get? Still Litchfield?
Litchfield,
Yeah. Anyway, everyone in the area,
What do you pay?
they're the two.
Hey?
You don't want to expose what you pay, yeah?
That is undisclosed information. I can't really tell you what I'm paying, if I'm paying.
You know what? Fair enough.
Just like he doesn't pay his brother-in-law, I don't pay him.
Oh, okay. Because I went from paying $15 a haircut,
Yeah.
From where here?
yeah, from here
Yeah.
to zero.
$15 is still good. He's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's like fucking when I hit $30, $40, I trip out.
He's around that mark now, 35
Bullshit.
bucks. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and he can't do a fate to save his life, the bloke.
The guy who works with him, Ken, he's
Does
good.
he? Yeah, I can't remember. But anyway.
The Iraqi guy.
Good days.
He's actually pretty good.
You know what? Can you do something? Can you ask him if there's like a video editor for our intro? Ask someone if they know anyone. Maybe hit someone up.
Does anyone want to make us an intro? Are you using any tech savvy? Make us,
Why'd you look at me
the
like I'm-
Balotelli, Aguero.
Because I
can you-
said, let's see my source first and then we'll suss it out.
Who's your source, brother?
I told you to be.
the one that made this one.
Let them get involved. We give them content every week.
If there
Hey,
is
we're
someone
working,
out there,
they're working, literally.
if there is someone out there that can, is tech savvy and can create a nice intro, let us know. Be great. Send us an email. I think the email's down there or something.
Or send them to our
To
Instagram.
our Instagram in the description below. Go on, send us a DM. We
if
really do
if anyone's
appreciate
watching,
it. we do
if
appreciate
he's
it.
this deep into the video.
Please. All right, let's get into it, man.
Let's get
because
into it.
I've
All
got a
right.
life.
Round 12 kicks off on Thursday, 22nd of May, 2025 at 7:50 p.m. The Bulldogs take on the
Oh my
Dolphins.
God.
Thursday.
He's trying to fill in the
Thursday.
So
days.
it's still a Thursday game?
A congested week this
He's
week.
trying to complete the essay.
Yeah, congested.
I
yeah,
wasn't
just-
listening to I heard Thursday, my mind just went that way.
Congested week this week. 5 games only due to Origin with 7 clubs out with a bye. Round kicks off, like I said. Bulldogs versus Dolphins. The ins and outs. Again, I have notes.
Oh, this is massive.
If you didn't have notes this week, you're never going to have notes.
Yeah, I need.
That
You
many
need
fucking
notes.
ins and
It's crazy. All right, Bulldogs outs. Max King, Kurt Mann, Crichton, all out for State of Origin. Fafita and is out due to a HIA. Kiraz is out due to a calf injury. The ends. Blake Wilson replaces Kiraz on the wing. Taff replaces Crichton in the centres. Josh Curran returns from his suspension straight into the prop position. Lipoi Hopoi takes a Max King spot. Jake Turpin in at 14 to replace Kurt Mann. Sam Hughes named on the extended bench.
So I'm so happy for him.
Yeah.
How long was he out for?
A long time.
He's been out since
Last year.
A long time.
He didn't start.
It was
played
off
this year?
season. No, he hasn't played this year. No, I can't remember, but I don't think he has.
No,
I
he
don't
hasn't.
think
He
I don't
hasn't.
think he has
Sure,
either.
Yeah, but I know it was off season. An off season surgery that he done.
Yeah, syndesmosis, I think it was.
I can't remember. but It
No.
wasn't syndesmosis. I would have got him out of the year,
Yes.
like out of the season that he was in last year. But no, it was. I don't know what it was. Shoulder probably. They always do these things.
Yeah.
But it
Well,
took
fuck,
him
he's
out.
dragging.
Yeah, rubbed him out for a while. Now he's back on the extended bench. Do we see him starting or come in last second?
Yes.
If he's ready to go, we'll put him in.
Yeah, we need him.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll miss him.
If he's ready to go,
Who did
we'll
they
put him
take
in.
out,
But someone,
Luke Smith or whatever the fuck his name.
someone.
No,
Maybe.
no,
I don't know.
we need mobility. Why doesn't Luke Smith go to center? Taff comes out maybe.
No, Luke Smith don't go to center. You can play. Harry Hayes centers. You right?
He's too big, bro. for
You can play Harry Hayes centers and then play Luke Smith in the second row. I don't know, but
Look at his hair.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's so bad. It just gets
From
crazy.
this angle, bro.
Gets crazy.
His angle doesn't look better.
But no, so
You right there, man?
yeah, I'm tripping out.
He's
Oh,
got
Sam Hughes on the
notes.
bench.
Huh? Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's with
Fuck
notes
me
as well.
Dead man.
Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I got
Yeah.
very excited when I seen Jack Underhill's name.
Where the fuck's Jack Undy?
Where is he? Is he? Well, where is he?
He's on the reserves.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to get a game.
What does he play?
The blonde kid.
I know Jack Underhill.
Okay, I was gonna say-
he's huge. Yeah.
What is he, a prop?
Yeah, but he's just a tank.
18, 19?
He's young, very young. Let me tell you exactly how. Doesn't want to tell me. his
Well,
age.
I think we're getting a look at our depth in the
Everywhere.
younger grades.
Everywhere.
I reckon we're playing so well to the point where I'm happy this is actually happening.
Yeah, now let's get into the Dolphins and we'll talk about the game. Dolphins out. Hame is out for State of Origin, and Gilbert, who would have been out due to Origin, but he got injured.
His peck.
Yes. He's going to be out for a while as well, so it's very unlucky for him. The ends for them, Averillo moves to fullback. Fiane comes in onto the centres. Ray Stone moves from the bench into the lock position, replacing Gilbert, and the last bench spot goes to Orion Keeley. Now, talk about the game now. It's a lot of changes for the Dogs.
Yeah, well, it was expected.
Yeah. We are getting stretched thin.
Yeah.
We really are. But
It's not faces we haven't seen before, though, so...
yeah, but there's like the extended bench, and you don't know what he's going to do at the end.
What does that mean?
It's
Like, it's all players that have played for you in first
we've
grade
heard of
before.
him.
Yeah, but Lipo Hopo, like,
It's starting.
He's been...
yeah, he's starting, but he's replacing a very, very good.
Yeah,
I
Max
think that's
King.
the biggest thing. Him and even Taff in the centres is a bit fucking rough.
That's what I was going to say. That right there for the Dolphins is a massive target. Do you know who Taft's defending?
He is no way defending Herbie Farnworth.
He is defending him.
No, he won't be. He won't be.
He's up against him.
Yeah, but he's up against him. But no way Serrato
He's
that
going
makes
to
a move like that.
But he's not going to swap the other centre to the
Well,
other
you're going to
side.
bring Sherry to the right?
You're not going to bring Sherry to the right.
I think you do. I think you have no choice.
No, I think he can move Blake Wilson into the centres and play Sua on the wing.
Sua's out, I think.
No, Sua's on the extended bench.
No, he's not going to do that either. I think that's your team. I think nothing's changing in your team.
No, he could. That
You think he's going to leave Blake Taft to
you
defend
can't.
Herbie
Blake
Farnworth?
Cuz, he'll
Because
die.
he's flying that high that he can make this sacrifice and see how he goes. Really.
You know what? He's right. Whatever Serrato does, I just trust in him.
I agree, but
That's it. I don't like. I really.
it's scary. It's a target.
Next man up mentality.
100%. And
Well,
I
this
completely
way you
believe
just want
it.
to see your depth. This is where it is.
Yeah, I
and
completely
I'm
agree.
happy about this game.
That's the only thing I see. Again, the Dolphins, like, even with all our forwards out, I still think we have a much more mobile, fitter forward pack. If there is a game we're going to lose, this is it. We have every reason to lose.
I wouldn't be mad if we lost.
Yeah. I really want to win.
I don't
this
want to
game.
manifest it, but
Yeah. But saying that, it's if you are going to lose the game, this is it.
You
And
know
no
what?
one's
It's
going
not
to break an
you
eye.
know what? It's not really a big task. You still have your halves.
You know who's the fullback, yeah? Who's Dolphins fullback?
Avrila.
Avrilo.
Where's Trey Fuller?
I have no idea.
I think he was injured start of the year or something.
I have no idea where he is.
It's Avrila, which is a fucking good fullback. You've seen him at the Dogs.
Yeah,
He's
he was-
So
yeah.
safe, yeah.
But I still feel like he's a win.
I feel like
I'm not worried for you.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried either. But it's just when I seen Taff in the centers, I got scared. That was in the first one.
That is
such a big target.
It is a big concern.
And they love to go to Farnworth.
You're convincing me.
I think we'll
I don't
win.
want to be convinced, but
I still think we'll win. I think it's gonna be high scoring, straight out.
what your way?
Yeah, I think we'll be
Who's inside of Farnworth?
inside of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Who's the
can't
second
remember.
rower?
I have no idea. Who would it be?
Well, who are the second rows?
Who would it be? Who would it be? Who would it be? Finifuyaki.
Pretty good.
Mm.
He's pretty good.
God.
He can move.
Okay.
I got Dogs 13 plus.
Ooh, relax.
I don't have confidence in the Dolphins.
That's why I'm going 13 plus.
I don't have confidence in the Dolphins. I feel like with your halves there, they can still steer the team around. So I reckon Dogs 1 to 12.
Okay. I got Dogs 1 to 12, but if we did lose, I wouldn't be surprised and I wouldn't be mad.
Well, he's lost a fucking excellent forward, but he's gained one too
Yeah,
with Hughes. So.
Isaiah Katoa. One word.
Yeah, he's very good.
2 words?
2 words.
He'll be fine with.
Yeah. Dogs 13 plus. We move on
That's 3
to
words.
Parramatta Eels versus the Manly Sea Eagles. Ins and outs. Outs for the Eels. Moses, Lomax, both out due to origin.
Yeah, good night.
Returns, Kelma Tuolangi return. Oh, the ins, sorry. Kelma Tuolangi returns, sliding straight into the second row. Seeing Samrani, who's been playing second row the past couple of weeks. He moves out wider to the centre spots. Dean Hawkins comes in to replace, help me out, Moses. And Matt Dury comes in on the bench to make up their 17. Manly out DCE, and Jobo is out due to a HIA. Ins, Jake Arthur named in the 7 jersey. Right. Tavanga, who's been playing hooker for the past couple of weeks, he moves to lock with Jake Simpkin coming in to play hooker. Lachlan Croker finally makes his return from injury.
Fuck me.
I haven't said his name in so long.
Where the fuck
Is that from the head injury he had?
No, it wasn't a head injury.
Where the fuck was he?
No. I don't know what injury, but surely not a head injury.
Croker, he had the HIA, he had the brain concerns.
Because he's been out for like how long?
Yeah, I know. All of last year, he played last year like 3 rounds.
Well, damn, yeah, maybe.
Could be right.
Yeah, he had the brain concerns.
Well, he's back.
He almost retired,
On the
medically
bench?
retired.
He's back here in the 14 jumper, and Matthew Lodge is also back.
That's
in
a
the
name we haven't-
17.
I know.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Has he signed with anyone?
Matt Lodge, no.
No, that guy's he's like a prosty. He just moves.
He's been with everyone.
Bro, he's a good forward too.
Yeah,
But he just, I don't know.
I think he's an attitude problem.
yeah, more
it's
than
not
likely.
true.
But that's it. That's the ins and outs. A lot to get through. But saying all that, Manly 13 plus, guaranteed.
Bro, honestly,
Guaranteed.
this is going to be a good game. I
No.
feel.
No, it's not.
Manly's very inconsistent, bro.
It doesn't matter.
Guys, did you hear what he said?
Yeah,
Moses and Lomax gone.
Out.
yeah, that's fucked. Oh,
That's it.
I bought Turbo this week, so I'm banking on 13 plus.
Seriously,
Yeah,
that is risky.
You know how much he's worth?
Doesn't matter.
There's no risk about it. He's
Is it
worth
true?
540.
Yeah,
550.
he's gonna run
I'm
once and
bringing-
do
I'm
his
bringing him
ACL.
Hey?
He's gonna run once and do his ACL.
No. Oh, he could score 6.
Very true.
I'm
Still
bringing
making
him-
me money.
I'm bringing
Holding
him-
his leg in one hand, his ball in one hand. You know exactly what that's from, yeah?
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
His leg in one hand and his ball in one hand.
I've never heard it.
It was just a reference. I'm going to wrap this belt in one hand and this belt in another, and you're going to need a whole army to stop me. Conor McGregor. Move on. Who do you got?
Parramatta 13 plus. Manly 13 plus.
Okay.
Manly 13 plus. Because just those 2 names, even if Lomax was there, just Mitch Moses being out,
You've forgotten 4 weeks ago
you have.
when Moses wasn't there.
Yeah, well, Manly 13 plus, I said, didn't
Yeah,
I?
no, he didn't. He said there's gonna be a close game.
No, Manly 13 plus.
Yeah, they're gonna-
I'm
Has
not,
to
buying, I'm not buying Turbo because they're going to win 1 to 12.
You said I was banking on the 13 plus. You did.
Yeah,
Sorry,
well, I'm
my bad.
banking on it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Parramatta, they're on the up, but they've been rinsed.
Yeah, Origin time is going to
Rinsed.
fucking rinse them.
All right. We move on to the Panthers versus the Newcastle Knights. Ins and outs. Excuse me.
Smell like
It does once every
Thank you.
video.
This is a big one. Okay. Outs. To'o, Edwards, Yo, Martin, Cleary, Origin duty. Papali and Ghana both out. I don't know why. Did they get injured?
I don't think so.
I don't know about Ghana. I know
No, Ghana surely must have died. That's the only reason you take him out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you've seen the team list,
Don't
but
tell
the
me
bloke
it's
they
the big man.
named, I was going to headbutt my phone.
Does
when
he
I
have a
seen it.
picture?
I
No,
swear to God.
no.
I swear to God.
That's what I'm saying. Is he back?
I swear to
Look
God.
away, Penrith fans.
I was so angry. I was like, fuck this.
This is
cunt
not a
off.
drill.
You know what the biggest basta is? I have to play Jenkins this week.
You know what's annoying? Jenkins is back on the wing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's not going
Is-
to touch the
No,
ball.
he's the poor guy.
Do you reckon he's on his side? He has to be. Yeah?
He is, yeah, he's on the left. Anyway, let's get back to it. So the ins. Laurie, backing up fullback. We've seen what Laurie does when he gets called in, especially at Origin time. He fucker lifts and
Well, the Dragons
They
beat him
hardly
twice in
miss
the
him.
Origin round last year.
But still, it wasn't Laurie's fault. Laurie,
Oh,
Laurie pulls his weight.
relax.
Thomas Jenkins replaces To'o on the wing. Brad Schneider is in the halfback position, partnering Talangi. Matthew Eisenhuth gets a rare start in the prop position.
Remember last time we said that?
Yeah.
And then they dropped him
They-
an hour before the game.
That was for the grand final.
Yeah,
We said, is he
grand
finally going to play? Dropped. Preston Ricky comes into the back row for Martin. Lindsay Smith comes off of the bench onto the lock position for Yo. Their bench is made up of Austin Diaz, Luren Patea, Jack Cole. Austin Diaz, I read his name, it pissed me off. Are you white or Mexican? Pick one. What the fuck? Austin
Are you
Diaz.
from fucking Mexico or are you from fucking America? Austin, Texas.
Pick one.
He said that.
No, he said white or Mexican.
All right.
Not all fucking not all Americans are white, dickhead.
And Summerton.
Yeah, they are.
And not all whites are American.
All Americans are. Oh wait,
And Summerton. That's
we're
their
hitting a very
bench.
fine line.
And I left it till the end. Even the way I read it. Last but not least. Last but not least.
You know, I need a plumber.
McLean is back, replacing Ghana.
They have no choice, but fuck.
No, they do.
Who? Well, where's Ghana? Maybe he's dead. Who knows?
They do. I'm saying the only reason he should be out is if he's
I
dead.
saw McLean on the weekend.
Um,
I'm not joking.
Did you walk past him?
He was training at Green Valley Vikings.
yeah.
Yeah, no, bro. They couldn't get a start in Green Valley.
Let's
Is
get a
that
start for
well,
Penrith.
Jesse McLean, his brother's on the fucking reserves. Fucking give him a go.
Hold on, bro. I think Jesse got cooked on TikTok, bro.
Why?
Why?
I don't know if I can say it on this.
Say it.
He was on. He had a video. Him and his missus,
Yeah.
and they just cooked him,
Let's see.
saying you can get better. Because it was like 1,000 comments.
No, that's rude.
Yeah, bro. What are you doing, bro? You
That
play
is
footy.
sad. That's
Like, bro,
sad.
you played first grade. What are you doing?
That's actually sad. That's not funny.
Yeah, I know.
If you're one of those people, shame on you.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Shame.
But yeah, McLean's back, and I guarantee next week I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say if I see him, I'm going to fight him. He's
Yeah,
gonna,
100%.
I swear he's going to piss
Unless
me
he learned how to pass over these 3 weeks.
off. Surely,
No, he didn't.
surely.
You can't. That can't be taught.
Of course he can. That's the only thing that can be taught.
Is Sting still in the team?
You haven't even said
No, Alan Watt is there.
the Knights team.
Yeah, not yet. Knights out. Ponga due to Origin and Saifidi, who poor guy apparently was going to play Origin. Have no idea why, but he was apparently going to play Origin. He got injured, so
it doesn't make
thank
sense.
God. Ins Fletcher Sharp, not ins, but changes. Fletcher Sharp moves to fullback. Tyson Gamble's at 5'8", partnering Cogger. Leo Thompson returns to the prop position. He was out for a week due to suspension.
Doesn't really bring anything to that team.
Literally.
Panthers by 13 plus.
Huh?
Panthers 13 plus.
I'm backing him all up.
Why?
Because even
have
with
you
the
watched the Knights?
Even with those outs, the ins are good.
But this is a big change we haven't seen in a long
Because
time.
if Green Valley Vikings play him, they'll beat him.
You're crazy.
You're off your head.
You know, Knights are betting $3.40.
I don't give a fuck what
payday.
it is.
13 plus bread.
13 plus Knights?
Yeah, what? Are you serious?
You're off your dick.
Yeah, I am.
You might be right, but I don't.
Because
No, there's no way.
I can't
No, no,
tip
no.
it.
There's no way he's right. Laurie's a good replacement.
You're crazy.
Fucking Jenkins is a good
Hey,
replacement.
Dylan, hey, this,
Yeah, McLean.
cuz
We'll
this,
skip over him.
the
Who
back
was- who
row
was
was
the halfback?
cuz.
Austin Diaz. is
What do you
making
mean,
debut,
bro?
I think
Who's the halfback?
the halfback is Brad Schneider.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and Diaz. Nate Diaz.
Because it's
Hey, Knights 13 plus.
no.
Are you
Panthers
being
13
serious?
plus.
Yeah, hey, Ethan Sharp's going to have a blinder.
Ethan Sharp,
Yeah.
Fletcher Sharp,
I was thinking of Ethan Thorpe. Is that his name?
Ian Thorpe?
Ian Thorpe.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck? Why are you thinking of a swimmer?
He didn't, guarantee he didn't know that he swam. Guarantee.
No, Ian Thorpe, the Australian guy.
Yeah,
That broke the records in that.
yeah. I don't
Now
know.
you're
who
just
broke
making
records
Lauries.
with.
You've never
I
seen him
did
swim.
back in 2003.
So Wally
Olympics.
seen him swim.
No, it was like 2009. Wallah,
No,
knew
no.
he is.
You knew who he was.
There
Have
was
you seen him
no.
swim
There's
before?
no 2003 Olympics, by the way. Where'd you get that from?
Have you seen-
Anyway,
Have you seen him swim before?
Never.
Yeah.
But he wears the yellow beanie, doesn't he?
That's the Australian fucking swim
colour,
cap.
yeah, the swim cap.
Exactly.
It's a swim cap. By the way,
Every
not a
Australian
beanie.
wears the yellow.
Wait. Do you think they swim in beanies? This guy,
The beanie,
the
cuz.
fucking swim
The
cap.
headgear, whatever it's called.
Anyway, let's get back on this.
How would you know about swimming?
You're
You're
dead
built
set.
like this.
Hey, I'm the best floater you've ever seen, all right? Knights 13
Oh my
plus.
god, these mushrooms are really hitting us hard.
Shouldn't have
What is
been.
this, Joe Rogan? Relax.
DMT.
13 plus?
Knights, bro.
You're
13
crazy.
Plus.
Panthers 13 plus.
You're crazy.
Panthers 1 to
Dylan
12.
Lucas
No,
is
Knights
too.
is so shit.
Oh, fuck, you're convincing me. I can't see his point of view whatsoever.
Knights is
Fletcher
so
Sharp in the
shit.
fullback.
Who gives a fuck? I don't care if Fucking
He's got no one.
If Pappenhausen
Who's gonna
was
give
still-
him the ball? Fucking what's
Gamble.
it? Gamble.
Cuz, please.
You know, while I swear to God, I'm looking in the eye. If Gamble can make first grade, I could be whatever I want to be.
I swear to God. He gives all of us hope.
You know, if
bro.
Pappenhausen was at fullback, they're not winning this.
Yeah. Well, no, honestly, Dan Lucas, bro, you know, peace ball.
Yeah, it's Panthers 13 plus.
not
We
really
move on
Ian
to.
Thorpe.
You want to talk about a team getting absolutely ravaged by Origin? The Roosters versus the Sharks. It's like the 5th time I've done that.
You have no respect.
Sorry.
Does he hit your feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting my feet on this side, and he's hitting your feet on this side.
Keep tapping.
And you need a whole army to take me.
Roosters versus Sharks. Outs for the Roosters. Crichton, Watson, Collins, Toya. Lenu all out due to Origin. Nafahu and the White out due to injury.
Yeah, MCL, bro.
Yeah, poor guy. He's been on fire.
And the Fahu White MCL?
yeah, and they just
absolute
re-signed him,
fire.
didn't they?
They did. They re-signed him, and fuck, they had to, because a lot of people were tipping
Circling,
the
like,
Bears, especially to be. He was going to be the.
I didn't think the Bears would have been their biggest problem. Anyone would have circled.
Well, they re-signed him for $750 as well. So
I
it
was just about to say,
shows-
was that a rumor or is that facts?
Well, no, they're not signing anyone right now, but it's just
Who, the Bears?
yeah.
Signed him for 750.
No, the Roosters re-signed him.
Sorry.
Re-signed him for $750.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
But I think he deserves every dollar.
yeah, they're very good money.
He's
He's
such
been-
a good player.
He's stepped up heaps from last year.
100%.
He's taken over Jared and he's been
Yeah.
leading that pack, so he deserves
100%. He's
it.
been so good. Now, Inns. Dom Young back into that wing position, pushing
you're
Mark.
kidding.
Nawanga
to
Tawase to the centres. He's replacing
Mark Folau.
Toya.
I won't get to
Makatoa and Fiketti partner one another in the front rows. Docker Clay comes in at 9 to replace Watson. Egan Butcher comes in to the
Who,
starting
Dr.
lineup.
Badiris?
Yeah.
Starting lineup to replace Crichton. Leilu and Lasalu come onto the bench.
Is that two different people?
Two different people, I swear to God. Lelu, and
Leilua?
Lasalu. No, Loelu.
Oh, Lole.
Lole? Yeah,
I'm
that sounds so
assuming.
much better. Lole and
Lolu.
Lasalu come in on the bench. I think none of them have played first grade before.
No.
Maybe they have. I have no
No,
idea.
they haven't.
Do they not have last names?
That's their last names.
What's their first names?
If it's easier than the last time, I'm going to slap you.
Well, but why would I say their first name? No one goes by their first name. Like in.
Well, no one knows their last
Well, if
name.
it's easier, so
I thought they had really short names or like one name.
One's name's Taylor.
You're a fuckwit.
The other one is Benaya.
yeah.
So easier.
Bene.
Benaya. No, Benaya. Like
Benaya?
yeah, Benaya. They came in on the bench. I don't know who they are, but anyway. Sharks, Sam Sturgeon is out. He's replaced
Thank
by
the Lord.
Meraween Hiroti.
Brilliant.
Sharks 13
Is
points.
he Lebanese?
Meraween?
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
he like, is that, what's his first name?
Meraween?
Is that actually Merouane?
No, it's Moeen. Moeen. But
His name's Moeen.
no, he's
Moeen.
he looks like the most Maori person you've ever seen.
Is he actually Arab?
He's Maori.
Oh.
Fuck, I just said it. Looks like
Have you never seen him? Do you not look at him when he plays?
No.
You don't know Meraween?
You know how long it took me to figure out who
Who did he get?
damn. Well, I really want to. Damn.
You think about it while we talk about this?
Yes, go.
Surely the Roosters have no chance.
Well, yeah, you know.
Because the Sharks are full strength.
For what? Yeah, but the Sharks are the Sharks.
Because
Well, they just beat Melbourne, so. Yeah, but you got Tommy Young. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Oh my god. Who's in the centers? Mark.
Yeah, Mark Norman twice.
Yeah, the Sharks 13 plus.
Yeah,
Has to be.
I'd love to. I'd love it if the Roosters win.
Teddy's still there.
Cuz just forget about
I'm
it.
trying
What?
to-
Forget about
It
it.
was a play on the Dolphins.
What do you want from him?
So I always hear his voice, his name,
Yeah.
and I always thought it was good as a gun, but I
Raystone?
never knew what it looked like.
Raystone?
No. It was like some Islander person. I got the name.
Who?
Tessie knew. Tessie knew. So, like, when I was recording the podcast last year, people were like, what do you think of Tessie knew? I'm like, yeah, bro, he's a gun. But I always had in my head, it was some white guy.
Tessie does sound like a white name.
So, I know he plays in the center. I know exactly where he played and why he played and the minutes he played. But I never put a face to this guy. I never looked at him.
Who was the other center? Herbie.
Yeah, last year.
And you assumed the other center was white. There's only two centers on the field. One of them's Herbie, and the
I
other
never
one's
took
not a
the
white
time in
guy.
80 minutes to look at, where is Tessie knew? I never looked for him. I just always thought it was some white guy.
Oh god. Anyway,
So every time testing you got the ball, you're like, who the fuck is this playing in this enemy?
Always. And then I would hear it like Testing You scored. And then when they were celebrating, I'll be looking for him. Because I would see that guy, I'd be like, nah, it's not Testing You. So I always thought he was on the second row. And they don't give 2 fucks.
Guys,
Absolutely
wallah,
not.
the only
you
thing
gave me a laugh.
the only thing I've noticed from this is his muddy. It has to be.
Anyway, the Roosters and the Sharks. The Roosters and the Sharks. The Roosters absolutely win.
We said Sharks 13 plus. I don't know why.
Roosters are going to win this.
No, they're rinsed.
Oh, yeah, no. Sharks will win comfortably.
Full strength. If anything, they've got a bonus.
You know, if the
Marwan, what do you call him?
yeah, Marwan, yeah, or
Hey,
Mu'in, whatever you want.
Moraine shit on fucking Stone Street's been killing me. He scored 5 on Supercoach.
80 minutes?
Yeah, but he got injured.
Because the bloke almost died.
Do something.
He got injured, and it was early.
Come on, do something.
Yeah, but
Dylan Negan scored me 2.
Yeah, but haram.
This guy. Anyway, but no, and the Roosters, the people that got replacing him, like Dom Young, that's 30 points off the bat,
That is so rough.
conceded.
Hey, but if Roosters do win this,
Wow.
Because thank God their halfback wasn't taken, because fucking if Chad Townsend came in there, that'll just top it off for the
yeah,
Roosters.
that
swear to God.
would have been, they would have enough this round.
No, I think Sharks comfortably. Like you said, they beat the Stormers like last week. They're going to be on a high.
You know, I say Dom Young actually having a good game.
Why is that?
Because he's been dropped, so he's got a point to prove. Like, catch the ball at least. Don't do a mark.
Let's be honest. He's going to run sideways, make 4 meters and get tackled and do a flip and try somehow.
He's scoring 2 tries.
He'll score.
He's scoring 2 tries.
I think he'll score,
No,
but
he's
he'll
not.
drop the ball 4
How's
times.
he going to score 2 tries? Who's going to get the ball to him?
Tedesco.
Their middles are still there. Their halves are still there. It's just they have no.
Tedesco
goal for-
loves to run to that edge.
Okay.
I think he'll score as well, but I think he'll drop the ball 4 times.
So it'll be about 30 to 8 because no one can kick this.
Ooh, you know what? Let's all do score predictions just for this
For
game.
this game,
I got 32-4.
okay. Got 52-10.
What? Well, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I'm just.
Are you being
I
serious?
can say whatever I want. Yeah.
Are you being serious? But
Yeah, I think they're gonna thump him.
I know you can say whatever you want. Fuck you.
No, I think they're gonna thump him.
No, it'll be like 30 to 12.
I think it's thumping. I really want the Roosters to win.
50? You
Yeah.
think the Tigers are playing?
No, if it was the Tigers, it'll be 80. But
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bro.
and let's move on. Warriors versus Raiders. Warriors out. Fisher Harris is out due to a suspension. Barnett out due to Origin selection. Ins Jackson Ford and Bunty Ofawa, they come in and start as the middle props. And then for the Raiders, Hudson Young is out due to Origin. In comes in Sasangi, who, fuck, what a game he had last week. He looked so good.
In comes in.
In comes in Sasangi. And Noah Martin, who I've never heard of, he comes in. Oh, no, sorry, Noah Martin. It's the guy with the mullet.
Liam Martin's brother.
Is it? Yeah. But have you seen, do you remember the guy with the mullet? The crazy mullet? He played like 2 games maybe last year.
Oh,
Raiders?
I do remember him.
Yeah, like he had a filthy
yeah,
mullet.
yeah, he probably doesn't have it anymore.
He's back. Or in the picture, he had it.
Did he?
That's how I remember him.
Oh.
You think I remember his name? He's back. He's in the.
Why is he asking in the second row?
He is. Nicholson cuz out.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's been out for the past 2 weeks.
He hasn't come back.
No. I don't know how long he's out for, but no, he's out. Yeah, Noah Martin makes up the last bench spot. This is going to be a good game. 2 teams were not really that affected by Origin. So they both have 1 player out each for Origin. I think it's going to be the game of the round.
It has to be.
Yeah.
There's not much to offer. Any other
It
Who's
is
playing? I didn't even listen to it.
Warriors Raiders, second versus third.
Okay, sorry.
Second versus third. Could be exciting.
You would want the Raiders to win.
Why? Both teams, they're under us.
Yeah, but one's on 16 point, one's on 18.
Yeah, like
That's true.
I want the Warriors, like I want a bigger buffer between us and whoever's coming second. Not the Warriors. Whoever's coming second.
Yeah.
But I love the Wars.
I know.
I love the Waz.
I'm sorry. I watched the podcast yesterday, by the way.
Yeah.
The one that you filmed yesterday. Did you not talk about that fucking knock on?
No, we didn't. And I only when I started, I left. I'm like, it was the biggest thing. It was the biggest turning point. It won them the game.
Well, Dolphins got robbed.
Yeah.
You spoke
It
about
won
that
them the
try
game.
too.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we spoke about the try, but we didn't talk about.
Was
what
that the
led
try
to
that Bill was saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a try.
See,
That
when
came
you
off
have
it.
someone that doesn't take this podcast seriously, And
Well, yeah, shit on me. He's got rid of me because he's a business or something.
No, I didn't say that.
Him, the little.
well,
Say it.
there's protocols, but it doesn't make you any less than Bill. Bill just not up to standards, I guess.
Cause do you remember that you are the fill-in here?
After 2 years, brother, this is I'm feeling this. I filled up the whole podcast, and I'm not talking about my weight.
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're slim.
No, that was such a bad call.
You have to talk about.
Yeah, yeah,
because,
I agree
cuz,
with you.
First of all, it's like a blatant knock on.
Yeah, fucking
and
crazy.
even if it wasn't, which I don't know how it wouldn't be, he was offside.
Yeah, the guy picked it up. He picked it up. Doesn't matter.
Two of us check.
It was offside. No,
That's why I
two of
said
us
dropped
dropped it, and then someone picked it up that was in front of
It
him.
might have been Metcalf.
But the fucking ref is doing. How'd that go back?
Where's the touchy?
Where's all of them? The fucking the bunker can fucking see a bee's dick from a mile away. A mile away.
There's no way you don't see that. There is literally no way. Even
Crazy.
if it came off his chest, it's an offside. What the fuck did they see?
The ref was right there when Ezra Ram threw that gridiron pass.
That one I can't believe.
That was so
Also,
bad.
like-
That was
very
bad as well.
You got, like, what are you judging now? Like
And
NRL refs?
Or because I didn't
They
know
have
what to
no
judge them.
standards.
You disrespecting the Dragons also, I didn't appreciate that, alright?
That's all right.
You little fucking worm.
Well, we're
think
getting
so.
there.
Because,
We're getting
oh,
to
we'll store that. That's the Broncos. The Dragons, even competing with them is something special.
So you got
The Dragons are shit.
So you
No,
got-
well, clearly not, because we beat the fucking Broncos.
So
Dick.
do you have Broncos at high standards? In
You know what? We couldn't. We didn't
Compared
beat
to the
Broncos.
Dragons?
Shut up.
Well, we didn't.
Compared to the Dragons, you little grub. What did you say the preview? If you just want to watch it, 13 plus. Did you not? Which means you put them on a higher standard than the Dragons.
I did.
So shut your face. Don't disrespect my club again before I get up there and fucking whack
No,
it.
no, I stand corrected. I'm a man who admits things.
He also said there's no positives to take out of this game.
Yeah, and then
Why
you
is
laughed and agreed. You
I'll
fucking
tell you-
footballer.
Wallah, I didn't. You piece of shit. I said they got
Why
two.
are you telling?
I said they got 2 points. That's a positive.
We got 2 points is a positive.
right.
Another positive that hopefully the coach seen, putting fucking Cook at lock and leaving Little.
When did
in
I
the
say
half.
that? Bahayt Rabbak. Tell him when I said that.
Where?
Was it round 1 or round 2?
What's this?
When I said move Cook to the middle in the lock and Jacob Little should play 80 minutes.
Yes.
I
no.
think he said that before the season kicked off.
We agree.
Swear to God.
We agreed.
And you agreed.
But
yeah.
the game, the coach seen it play out.
And
this
it's not
game.
a coincidence that you win in this fashion when Little comes in much earlier than he
You know what?
usually
Because
does.
Flanagan's a big fan of this channel. We appreciate you
No,
watching.
Flanagan isn't the coach we think he is. That's just all it is.
No.
But the Dragons
No.
had so much to win for or play for yesterday.
You know what? Let's have this conversation after
Yeah,
this game.
we will, because I've got a lot of good to talk about your team, but fuck you and Flanagan.
Wait. Let's have this conversation
fucking
after
pretender.
this. All right. Warriors, Raiders. We always do this, right? Warriors, Raiders. Second versus third. Massive game. Massive game for both these teams' season, especially to the Warriors to pull away from that top, from the other two teams in the top 4. The Raiders to, if they win, they jump them. Right? They got a better for and against. Who do we have?
Warriors 1 to 12.
Raiders 1-12.
Raiders 1-12.
Wow.
Sorry, Wild fans, and I do
I
love
love
the
the
Wild.
Wild.
Why?
But,
Fuck them, bro. Doesn't matter about them.
Shut the fuck up and talk like that.
Don't disrespect them.
We're sorry. We love you guys.
See, he's on. Bro, leave a comment. He's
But-
disrespecting the Dragons.
So then,
Didn't even talk about the Wilds knock on. That was a knock on. Bro,
why do you have Raiders?
I think they have a better team.
I think they're more all around.
What? Even with 2 of us shake back?
And their style of play, I think, just to dominate.
Yeah,
on the
but you
edges.
know what? If they get into an arm wrestle, I think the Warriors win.
I think I get every tip right this week.
I do too.
I don't think the
That's
Raiders.
why I tipped them.
I don't feel like the Raiders are going to struggle that much too.
What?
You
The
think not 1 to
plan
12?
amounts.
1-12, but
No,
it's
no,
going to be
if-
a cruisy 1-12.
I think if the Warriors can get into a grind, play their style of football, they'll get very
with the Raiders.
Yeah. Raiders can't grind. Raiders either chase you from behind or they put a big scoreline on you. They can't grind. Please remember a game where they grind.
Who's replacing Hudson Young?
Sasangi. Did you not listen to anything I've said?
No, this whole game I didn't.
Sasangi.
And Hoskins the other fucking second row.
They got a good team, cuz.
Fuck, they do. But no, Warriors, but Metcalf is just on one, man.
You know, and we were saying, I'd rather the team coming second lose,
Yeah.
just to give us leeway. Not this game. I really want the Warriors to win. I don't see it happening.
Because my thing is, bro, I feel like they've been fluking. They come in second and they've strung 5 wins in a row, and it's not by coincidence. But when you watch them, it's like they're fluking these wins.
No, they're not. They're grinding him out.
Bro, what
grinding
he's
them
saying, their point difference,
It's 5, yeah.
that backs up what he's saying. because
Yeah,
they're just scraping by.
And especially the game that just went past.
If they got robbed,
the knock on
Dolphins got
they
robbed.
won them their game.
Yeah, Dolphins
That's
got
true,
robbed.
but no, Dolphins didn't get robbed. Dolphins were out of the game
Dol-
when they scored their last 2 tries in the 70th minute.
But Dolphins, if that try isn't counted, then Dolphins get robbed.
Yeah, but the game's completely different.
Yeah, of
The
course.
Warriors took the foot
They
off the
get
pedal.
they get the
towards
ball
end.
on the 30, on the 20.
So if Broncos beat
Yeah,
Dragons,
but the
if
foot was off
Broncos
the
beat
pedal.
Dragons, did they rob Dragons?
No.
Why Ezra Man threw a 5-meter full pass? You didn't feel like they robbed him
Where?
if they won it?
Who's this? The Broncos?
Yeah.
Oh, if they won that game?
Yeah,
of
well,
course.
why are you carrying
Of course,
away?
of
Just
course.
answer.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was completely different. It's a back and forth game. Dragons took the lead, Broncos took the lead, Dragons took the lead. This one was all Warriors until the last 10 minutes where they stopped caring.
Yeah, you could be right.
That's what I'm saying. It was completely different.
But you don't stop caring when it's 16-0.
Yeah, but they did.
Or 16-6.
They did, and they came back in. Because the 2 tries as well were so soft. And then when they realised, oh shit, we've got to start defending, Dolphins couldn't do shit.
There was only a couple minutes left. But you're right. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Anyway,
And
that's
we
it.
We do love the ones.
We do. And I hope they do win, but I don't see it happening. I think the Raiders win. That's it. We hope you enjoyed it.
Is that it?
Yeah, it's 5 games. Now, let's talk about this. All right, Dragons,
Yeah.
Shane Flanagan.
Pretender.
You're off your head.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
Moe sat here for the last few weeks and has made better calls than this coach has
Yeah.
every week. I reckon yesterday's, when was that game? Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday's game, that was just all Dragons. They're hard. Gufferson doesn't step up. Cook and Holmes, they don't win that game.
Who brought them to the club?
Who brought them to the club?
Yeah.
The coach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But what they done that night had nothing to do with Flanagan. It's what they know, and you can't teach what they done.
Okay, and
They
why
were
did he
all
bring them
hard.
to the club?
Oh,
Because you knew the character they were. Why did he get rid of
I
Hunt and
understand,
Lomax?
but he's made it so hard for the
Guys,
Dragons.
what player is ballsy enough to get rid of Hunt and Lomax? What coaches? Please.
what coaches-
No,
coaches?
no coaches.
No coaches.
You'd beg for him to stay. But my point is, I see where Colour's coming from and I see where you're coming from. Because there's these set plays that you see and they're like, you can just tell that it's coached perfectly, like that scrum try.
That was beautiful.
That scrum try, I've seen a post about it. A few teams have tried it on the Broncos, and the Dragons did their homework with video. Because they watch this play, usually if you got 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and the scrum's packed in the middle, the hooker for the Broncos usually would sweep. But the Dragons kept Gufferson in the second row, and he packed the
And he
scrum.
bounced out, yeah.
So when he bounced out,
Created that extra number.
yeah, but there was an extra man on the other side. So Corey Pakes shot to the other
Other way.
side, created the gap.
Fuck, that sounds good the way you just explained that, bro.
Now, where have we seen that try before? Exactly.
I know exactly where.
Ben Barber.
Who was the coach?
Shane Flanagan.
That's just one thing. I'm not saying he's a good coach because of that one
But
play.
but then you get his point of view where the team selection is always fucking rough. He's sticking with these people that don't need to be there when you have the talent in the reserve grade. That's where you
Guys, you got to remember as well, but you can't
can't
bring
keep chopping
in-
and changing. as
No,
well.
it's not that. It's not. I don't care about chopping and changing, especially where you guys are. It's time to chop and change.
Yeah,
Your season's about to be on the line very soon.
yeah.
Chop and change until you find it. They're very young. You don't want to bring him in and they just get shot.
They're very young, but they're getting scouted. So there's a lot
No,
of...
they're re-signed.
There's young guns.
Because they're all
I understand.
re-signed.
So if they've re-signed, and we've seen what Sione Finau can do, so chuck him on, because Corey Allen does not look like NRL
Because, but
standards,
Sione
bro.
Finau's last game against the Roosters, sorry. He was so poor in defense.
But the whole team got demolished.
No, but him in particular, and the Roosters' right side isn't their strong side.
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
it?
it
Yeah,
is.
he
It's
was on the
Mark's
left
side.
Mark's side. It is Mark's side. Sorry, my bad.
No,
It
but
is a
Finau
short
doesn't
side.
play on he plays on the right.
No, he was playing left. He was on.
Did
It
he
was
play
his
left that
side.
game?
Then he got rinsed. He got absolutely destroyed. Corey Allen's been so safe,
That's the only thing he offers. That's why he's there.
but that's what you need,
That's what you need.
especially in that team.
But
I agree. Lawson should. He's 27. Why the fuck isn't he playing? I have no idea.
yeah, see,
But for me, the Dragons, right? It's rebuild season.
it
I've
is.
said it a million
You're
times.
going to
rebuild.
rebuild. You get rid of. You drop your son like a man. Even in the Bulldogs, he dropped him. Did he not?
Who?
Oh,
Shane
sorry,
Flanagan was
no,
our
no, no.
coach.
But sorry, but
In the
he was
Sharks.
dropped in the Bulldogs, was
Yes,
he not?
of course he was.
All right, so for the same reasons he got dropped in the Bulldogs, Flanagan should identify these problems and drop him also, because you've got Dragons fans losing their minds over social media over things that this guy can see and their general fan base can see.
Who would play in his spot if
Glover.
he gets dropped? You see no problem with two rookie halfbacks?
Or
halves,
or you
half
drop
carry?
him. You put like and
Idiots.
Kintogia at 6. You put Ilias at 7.
Can they not push for Atkinson to leave early, or Sharks are just not going to?
Well, it's in the works right now
And no, there's a lot of things that got to happen.
because the doggies want whatever his name is that you signed from us.
Finalatu.
Yeah, so they're talking with with Cronulla to see who they can give them for Cronulla to release Atkinson to us and would release him to use. It's like a 3-way circle.
Say that again.
The Dogs are in talks with Cronulla.
Yeah.
See
When would this come out? I just said this as an idea. I didn't know this was
It
happening.
came out a few days ago.
You know how we want, what's his name?
Finalatu.
Finau, that's when it was, because we inquired of, let's get him
Okay,
early.
so what happened?
Well, the Dragon said, okay, we need things to come to us then. Atkinson.
Yeah.
So you used to work out a deal where the Dogs can give
The Sharks a
Cronulla
player.
someone for Atkinson to leave, and then we'll give you Finau. So the Dogs are going to make that trade
So
with
that's what's
Cronulla.
going to happen.
That's
But
what it's
the
in the
Dragons do want it. The Dragons do
Maybe
want
that-
it.
It's just up to
Maybe-
Cronulla to see who they want from the
Maybe
Dogs.
Sharks take Taff, because Taff is the end of the year. He's done.
Yeah, but I don't know. We've got to see who the Bulldogs want to give up. So
Well, you
right
don't
now.
have everyone that you love is all re-signed.
Yeah.
So no one's going to leave from there.
We have so many players off contract this year.
Hutchinson,
Yes.
take Hutchinson.
Yeah, Hutchinson's off.
They won't take him.
Take him.
You're going to have to pay him 500
Please.
grand with him.
Khod.
I don't know. I
That's
just feel like
500 grand you'd
it's
spend.
Flanagan's second year. I expected a lot more out of you guys. But, if it was like a month ago, I was like to you, the players you guys signed, you're not getting what you signed them for, to win games.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I said that?
Yeah.
But what we saw over the weekend is exactly what you bought them for.
Well, the thing is, those players are getting better each week. Those 3 individuals that we're talking about are getting better each week. We are not getting thumped.
Yeah.
We're losing by 1.3
You got
games
thumped
by
once this year.
Once.
Yeah.
Our for and against is -8 or something, which is not bad considering the regression that people thought we were going to go through.
Listen, Dragons are sitting in 10th. It's better than what I thought they'll be sitting.
No, I thought I had them around this.
And we needed that win right before the bye. We get 2 points this week.
Yeah,
And
it's a
then
that
got-
was a 4-point win.
And then we've got the Knights next week.
Yeah. Massive.
So it's handy.
Yes. it's
They stepped
massive.
up when they needed to. Now we just got to ice these games. These 1-pointers, we got to
Holmes,
we got to
Holmes
play
gotta
for
step up.
we got to play for 80 minutes. Holmes got to kick his goals because we're scoring tries. We're scoring
Cuz,
points.
could you imagine if they won those 3 games?
They'll be, where will they be? Top 4?
Third.
That's crazy. But what is wrong with Holmes kicking, man? Like, what happened, man? I don't
That
understand.
you can't. It's,
Like,
it's not
'cause
the coach's fault.
I don't know
It's
any
not his
goal
fault.
kickers
It's not,
too.
Can I
I don't
tell
have
you-
the
can I
mates
tell
that
you-
goal
can I tell
kickers.
you what
How
it
does
is?
it?
The Dragons are very dominant on the edges. We're only scoring in the corners.
no, cuz, what are you talking about? He used to kick him from everywhere on the field.
Okay, but you can't expect him to get as much as I'd love for him
Yeah,
to
but
get.
he's missing so much more than he's getting.
On weeks, on some weeks, the big
He's costed
games
you
where he
guys
needs
two
to get them.
games.
Hey,
Two
He's
games,
costed
yeah.
you guys 2
2
games
is
of goal
kicking.
kicking.
yeah.
Because there's
But
2
then
games
every
he's
other
got
week
more
he's
tries.
nailing them. These close ones is just
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it? Pressure?
I don't know.
I don't know,
I don't know what's
what
happening
pressure.
with him.
I think he's the least amount of pressure in
I
the
don't
Dragons.
know. Dragons fans, please, in the comment section below, let us know your thoughts on the topic. And that's the episode. We hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell down there. Stay notified every time we upload. You'll know about it. In the description below, you find our socials, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure you're following. And we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Give him the final salute.